Tonight, flu cases are surging, forcing school districts to cancel classes. This week, schools in at least 9 Middle Tennessee counties closed their doors to undergo a deep cleaning before students return on Monday. The CDC says the state has very high flu activity right now. News 2's Maya Owens has the message from doctors to stop the spread of this illness.
The CDC calling this the most intense virus season they've seen in almost 15 years, calling this period of time a second surge.
We call it kind of a double peak. We're starting to see a little bounce from the first peak, and it came down, and now it's going back up again.
The latest flu map from the CDC shows Tennessee is currently one of 11 states being ranked very high, while inside hospitals, doctors are dealing with patients with severe symptoms.
They get high fevers, a bad cough, and muscle aches that are just, debilitating. They make it so you can barely get out of bed.
As a result of the spreading illness, schools across Middle Tennessee calling off classes, some even shutting their doors for days as the flu overwhelmed students and teachers, giving them time to recover from the illness.
When I saw schools saying, we're not going to have school today because so many kids are out and teachers are out and that sort of stuff, I said, oh yeah, it's probably this second peak is probably being driven by, schools and kids in school.
And it's not just the flu. Doctors seeing an increase in cases of COVID, RSV, and norovirus, which is being referred to as the winter quademic. Now fears of a second wave hitting hospitals.
I anticipate that in the next week or so, we'll see rising rates again in the hospital, as there's that little bit of a delay between the community cases and the hospitalized cases.
Although doctors say the best time to get a flu shot is in the early fall, they're encouraging people to get a shot now, stating it's not too late to be vaccinated.
People told me during that first peak that we were seeing kind of around the holidays, well, it's too late. Like, we're already seeing influenza. Had you gotten vaccinated at that point, you'd be protected at this point and hopefully have less severe disease if you got the flu.
And Rice says no one is immune from catching the virus, but there are people who are at the biggest risk to get the flu, pointing to the older population and those who are under 6 years old. Maya Owens, News 2.
Now, most schools here in Middle Tennessee plan to open their doors Monday morning. News 2 is keeping track of all the school closings. For a full list of the school closings due to illness, visit WKRN.com.